No, Perlita and her team needs to learn something. The Hillbilly Squads and Red Randy and this Oyster Cracker. Perlita, if I killed Brian, and I never actually did, okay, you gotta be careful, Dave. Because if I didn't, and you guys are making up all this story about me, right, to try to get me killed, when I die, he's actually gonna probably leave. And then he'll leave you guys to your own device, to your own problems, when they tried to help you all. So be careful what you assert, Dave, Perlita, Joe, Harry. Because some people can't show themselves because it's too fucking dangerous because they know you're lunatics in the fucking first place. Who ruined everybody's shit. So it's a lesson, Bernard. When you lie all the time, Jim Riley, Joe Zillig, Harry Race, Bernard LaChance, DJ Dave, Perlita Quinwan, Eldon Anderson, Don Wiley, Jim Hall, Bill Duvall. When the group of you fuck people over, Hillbilly Man of the Episcopal Church, and you need help, those people don't generally show themselves. And if I, never killed Brian, and he's alive and he's moving around, that's pretty hard, that's a pretty stupid story, Perlita Yahoo dictatorship. And so when you guys kill me again, he'll actually leave with the shit mess, Bernard. Like I said, if you want to do Underworld, Dave, in England, want to be careful there, buddy. Because the Underworld, everything's from there, and Orbital and all them, and you want to be careful with Spring Faggot a fair amount if you're going to go for the top black there again. Joe, Oyster Cracker, All American, stroll off. So, like I said, look at those three girls and how they have a similarity to them already, Bernard, to those movies. So you may have got your wish in the future, and you won't be able to handle it. And so Brian and them will let you guys do your thing and be wrong, Perlita, because if you believe he's dead and I never killed him, or if you all killed, you killed Kim Tom and I never did, and you believe they're dead, just like Harry's all like, well, the Hollywood celebrities are dead, all dead, Well, if they're not, then, in your mind you believe they're dead, so why would they help you, Dave and Perlita? See where that elitism and racism gets you all in trouble? And so they'll leave with your setup there, Bernard. Like I said, Karen, you guys didn't want our stuff, so they pull it all out, and they leave you with your supposed badass superiority of knowledge, Bernard, to prove with their wisdom that you are a dumb shit. So be careful, because maybe, like I said, Perlita, Celine, the vampire, and Selena Gomez maybe didn't want to be a death dealer. So, be careful, Bernard, because when you rise up with your little bitted Bat 4 group again, you might get death dealed on for screwing over the England or whatever. Or the Underworld over there, David. So, if you're the Messiah, David, if that's what you're going to prove you're not a Briton, you're not a Jew, okay, they'll do that. And then leave you to your own device being wrong, and then watch you guys make a nasty-ass shit mess across the earth with no help. Because you'll believe that Brian is dead, Perlita, or Kim, and then I'll be dead. And all the people that once knew how to do it, they'll leave or they'll be dead. And then, go somewhere else to watch from afar, the same people that you all fucked over in the first place to live in a shit mess, and then watch you guys fall flat on your faces every fucking time, Bernard, as you supposedly strive for, Harry built it for perfection. People who strive for perfection. But Bernard, like I was saying this morning, you can never achieve perfection if you killed what was perfected in the first place. So if you kill your Messiah, Jesus Christ, and you believe in him, that he was the perfected man, or the Virgin Mary, or any of the Greek gods, or even your pharaohs, then you can never become perfect, Dave and Harry. So when you prop yourselves up as the gods of the earth, automatically within your own ideal in theory, you guys prove yourselves to be fake. Ta-da! Through your own racism. If you read your own history, the smallest piece of it that you assert, ladies and gentlemen, which is a religious document, says, nope. Hey, living life like it's golden. Africa is the world of the world's religions, right? but maybe it wasn't. I don't know. So, Bernard, Oyster Cracker Man, Perlita, if you're going to assert to be Adam and Eve, and God banished them from the garden to destroy them, how could you be perfect? The angels, how? Striving to seek to be perfect or equal to or above God. See why I don't want human beings trying to become the devil? Or doing the deal of the devil? Because you guys don't even understand the play, and you don't know what you're talking about or doing, because the most of you don't have the proper education. Even the Vatican shows you in their own bodily form that they are lacking in knowledge still about this thing we call the body. But you guys just assert that you have figured it out, and that's, that Joe and Dave, Bernard, could be quite easily what is killing all of you, because you're not the walkers of Eden or the fountain or Israel. But David, if you're going to be that big of a pain in the ass, even fade it all out like we didn't do anything, too late, because people are already figuring out what you've done, Bernard. So if I killed Brian and I didn't, I swear, here's my hand, please raise it, right? I didn't kill Kim, right? If you be safe to put a thought, remember in the beginning I said before all this started going down, Bernard, if you place a thought like inception in people's mind, or if you believe it yourself, Perlita, with the and all that fade out carnies, you already believe that they're dead when they actually weren't. So why would they help you? So you guys got to figure it out yourselves, since you wanted to be the cool of the black first. And you don't know what you're talking about. And you made women death dealers, super hottie chicks that didn't want to be death dealers, Perlita and Dave. Maybe not, but they'll have to become. And what do you think their first target's going to be? Those people who fucked them over. Just a thought. So be careful. Be careful, because you're starting to move in that direction, Bernard, Harry, and Robo Knight, if you look at those pictures. And if you put those girls in a position that they didn't want, they wanted the other way, Bernard, Harry, and Robo Knight. Like I said, Navy and them, they have special powers, and they might bring you all back and watch you guys slaughter each other and point and laugh like you all did to them.